Hello world and welcome back to a new episode of Wandering Back to Europe and... Wrong shirt, I'll be back. There, much better. So as you can see, we are taking on Chelsea and I got the shirt ready because as you know, I'm a Chelsea fan. So depending on where the wind blows, that's what shirt I'll have on. No, I'm joking. Even though it saddens me to say today we are Bolton fans as opposed to Chelsea fans. So, we have made it. We have finally made it to our second season in the Premier League. And I have done one or two transfers. As you can see, we are having quite a fun transfers. If you remembered, we had 40-something million. So we spent 74 million. How does that work? Well, we spent 44 million of that, so in the end, I think we're good. So let's start with the ins. Obviously, with the ins, it's more important. What is going to happen? Well, remember how I was asked on Twitter, and I was asked in the chats of my previous videos, in the comments. They're called comments, mate. What's my plan for the future? And I said, I need to improve the back four. I got this guy. He improves my right back position very well. So, Nikolai Raskazov. I was giving people stick for not having any Russians in the team. I didn't have one, therefore I decided to buy one. A great little right back from Spartak. And if you compare him to Joshua Emmanuel, come here. If you compare it to Joshua, much better. Everywhere, defense, attack, apart from the aerial. But he's a right back, so that's not as important. Although he can play center back, huh? So we got him, a really good right back. Hopefully he's good enough for the Premier League. I'm actually going to train him a little bit to improve his defensive positioning. I think, just, I like my defenders to be... Even though we're playing complete wingbacks, I want them to be able to defend. Because we can see too much. Next up, another wonderkind. And Jordan Ross. So, as you remember, we got rid of Campagna. And I was like, we need someone to replace him as well. Even though we have the Bolivian wonderkid. Jordan Ross. And demand more. I hope you enjoy. I got a Scottish guy as well. And this is a very good looking player because... Let's compare him to Fernandez, wherever he is. They're very comparable. He's a bit more technical, but they're very comparable. And it looks like they're going to have to fight it out for whoever's going to be my number one. And today it makes sense because Fernandez is injured, so Ross might be the number one. He's done really well for Hibernian. Look at that. 2 years ago, he was a 17-year-old. He's leading the line very well. Next up, Arthur Zagra. Again, this guy was signed for 12 million because we needed some backup. Or we needed some competition for Timon. And whoever of them gets better by the end of the season, I think that's who will play most. I like Timon. Also, he's English, so that'll help. Whenever we get to Europe, we need to have some English people. But I think this guy's a good player. If you have seen my channel over the seasons, you will remember this guy. So, the prodigal son returned. We signed Simon Zalewski. He's back! He's back, everyone! He hasn't played a single game for Newcastle. Only played on the... I think I've mentioned in previous videos that he's not actually played any games. And to be fair, we signed him back for 11 million and a 40% sell-on clause allowed us to get 2.5 million back. So overall, we signed him for roughly 8 million. That's kind of good for a potentially good player. I keep clicking off. I'm so stupid. He's alright. Good heading, good marking. And I don't know why I compare him to Raskazov. Very good aerial, so I might need to train his technique and passing a bit more, but still, he's a good-looking defender, and he's a good-looking backup, and he's actually going to get some Premier League debut with us. Next up, Luka Nunes. Again, another player that had wonderkid in his name, and that was enough for me to buy him. I needed a person to play up front, advanced playmaker, and Vera needs some, suitable subs because there were times and periods where he wasn't playing well, and I just couldn't sub him off because... There was no one else to. And it doesn't help that Darcy is not good enough for this level. Fernandez, you've seen. Dennis Popov, it's another guy. He is a center back. And I'm pretty sure he's a bit of a hot prospect, isn't he? I think. If you compare it to Keane, Mr. Keane Bryan. They're comparable-ish. And again, another player that can kind of, cover, tick some boxes for a cover. I can train him up a little bit, good mentals. So hopefully this will mean that we have a, more solid back four this year. So how could we afford these kind of sales? Well, Bright and Boubacar went for 50 million to Clermont. I think good sell, very good sell. I did try to milk them as much as possible. I'm really happy with how much money I got from him. Joseph Simonovic went to John Biuk. This guy, I signed him on a free because of his heading. Never really did great for us, but at the same time, he's a good player. And if I get to sell him on for for what, 11 million, 12 million, I'm happy. Patrick Bamford, he came, he scored a few goals, he left. That's the best way to describe him. He did really well at the start, and then I started playing him more, and he just wasn't up to scratch. So that was a little bit of a problem. We sold James Bree. He wasn't good enough for our level. And apart from that, just a few loans. Zuma left on loan. Cupers actually went on loan just to get some experience. Crawford's out again. And I sold a bunch of not needed, Argentinians that we had in here. I'm going to show you something. I'm just going to show you some failed signings that I've had. FM Union is going to have to answer for his crimes because his team has stole Jason Mahoney. This guy's release clause was 37 million. And he's a really good right back. So if you compare him to Raskazov, this guy's a better defender. As you can see, he's better in everything. You can actually play him at center back as well. With, not the shortest person. And he's a wonder kid, so it's perfect for me. He joined City. They paid exactly the same money. They actually even gave him less wages, but he still wanted to play for them, which is strange and annoying. Another thing, why am I typing Nubel? This guy, I wanted to improve my goalkeeper options. Zenit stole him. And then I wanted to improve other options. And Spartak stole him. So Russian clubs are stealing my players. And I'm just not happy with that. So give me a second. I will set up my team and we're going to get into the match. So here we are. This is our team. We're going to have a little bit of a kind of changed team here. I don't want to change it too much. So Butland, Timon instead of Zagre. He's a bit more used to our way of play, and I'm just going to ease in Zagre. I think he might be better in terms of attacking play, but against Chelsea, I do need a good defender here. Braithwaite, Ali Kamara, Raskazov on the right. Hopefully we'll see what he can do. Mateus Fernandes will fit in as a halfback instead of Chalaba, and interestingly enough, he came back. Chelsea gave him back to me, and I was happy. I'm happy this guy's back, and, we'll play him, we'll use him. He may be a bit less important this year, but I like him. Good backup. Gujman will play a defensive line playmaker as Woodburn. He's going to play on the left, and as you can see, he's no longer an inverted winger because I took a look, and at some point I was trying to buy Callum Hudson, and he looks like a better person than Callum Hudson in the important stuff that I need, apart from his work rate. So I'm going to give Ben Woodburn a chance and drop Gujman lower. But if it's not going to work, Gujman's going in there, and we're going to play Vera lower. Vera will continue here. Again, great player, still great player. He's still improving. I don't know where he's improving to. I don't know where he's rushing. Spillane is playing on the right. I'm teaching him to use his left foot because we need to. I feel like he's going to be very isolated. And up front, Jordan Ross with number 88, as that is one of my favorite numbers. Although, to be fair, 88 is only my favorite number because 8 was taken when I was playing football. And hey, I like it. Right, numbers. I'm sorry, I do that. I don't really care about numbers. Only for players that I actually care about. Nah, it's kind of a waste of thing. You don't really see it. So for me personally, I don't know what you guys think. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. Let's take a bit of a water break. So, Chelsea's team. Scary. Very scary. You got Kepa. We got Romero. That stuff. Adriozola. Bailey on the right. Jeez. Everton on the left. Felix up front and Havertz in here. Yay. This is terrifying. We are ready to play. My Chelsea shirt is ready. At some point, I will have to get changed because I need to support the better team. But yeah, today we'll be supporting both teams. And we are ready. We're ready to take on Chelsea. Hopefully, our new and improved team will start well. Hey, good save by Butland. Maybe he is trying to prove to us that there's no need for a new goalkeeper. Ali Kamara. What the hell of a switch was that? And Timon bounces off his head. Bailey. Someone take him down. Don't let him pass. Jorginho. Good block. Kovacic. Havertz. We are pressing them, trying to press him out, but our right back is gone. Raskazov hopefully can do something. He does not get wrecked. Bailey. Ooh, and a great shot and a great goal by Leon Bailey. You don't save those. Yay! Woohoo! Sarcasm. Right. Well, great start, I guess. First attack, first goal. Interesting. And another attack. Hopefully not another goal. Chilwell. Kovacic. Chilwell again. Everton. getting past Raskazov. Bolton saves it though, and we are getting a bit wrecked in the first 10 minutes. I'm going to demand more. We have more possession. No, we don't. Not anymore. Very, very, very sad. I don't know. Maybe we're still not ready to be a good team, but again, at the same time, Chelsea's good. Mateus Fernandez. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Anything? Mateus? Spillane? Mateus crosses it into Havertz. Havertz clears. No one's going to catch up to Bailey. He's trying. Hey, Gudjman can. Gudjman's still quick. Gudjman does try to catch up, but Bailey beats him, and a great, I was going to say tackle, but he did miss. So, looks like Bailey is getting wrecked quite. I'm going to actually go back and show off my tactical knowledge and prowess, and I'm going to try and actually do player stuff. And we're going to click on him. Nope, that's our player. Opposition. Bailey pressed never. Tight marking never. Show onto foot weaker, obviously. I think we just got to let him run. I think. Confirm. I'm not happy with the way our... Well, Timon is getting definitely isolated, so it might be a good... I didn't click that. It might be a good time for me to put Zagreb on a halftime, because, I mean, even though his stats are not... No, he is. He's getting wrecked. But so is Raskazov. But Raskazov is quick enough to recover. I'm not sure if Timon is. Nothing else is happening. We're not really going forward. I'm going to go attacking. Just get some of the ball back. Still, nothing much happening. Nothing much to talk about. And hey, it's halftime. And well, Zagreb is going to get his debut because I'm really not happy with the way we're playing. Vera, I think it's time for Luca Nunes to do it. He's getting his debut. 2 players getting their debut. And you know, as a Chelsea fan, I'm happy. But as a Bolton manager, obviously I'm not happy. You know, it's really important to me that we do try to take on these big teams because we are trying to build for the future. But at the same time, I want to be doing good things now. And Gudjman is having a good time at deep line playmaker. Chilwell, Everton, take him. Don't take him down the box. I was going to say take him down, but no. And Leon Bailey scores, and we have completely got wrecked by Leon Bailey. Has he played for them? Is this his first season or is this his second season? Oh no, he's played for 4 years. Ignore me. He's been playing there forever. Why am I surprised? They're having a good game, all of them. I'm going to tell them to get creative. Woodburn's having a shit game. Kenzo is not doing great either. Sonja. Is it time to bring you on? Or should I bring more like... I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring Ibrahim on. He needs a bit more game time. And I'm going to put Spillane on the left. That way he can cut in and score with his right foot. Because his shooting is going up a little bit. As you can see, it's now 13. We have not made any chances, and Ross has not done a great job leading the line. But at the same time, when you play your first game against Chelsea, ooh, what a score, 5-0 to Leicester against West Brom. Makes me happy. They're our rivals. Braithwaite, Kamara. Guys, we need to create at least one chance. Kepa, I mean, this game is good. In real life, questionable. But we haven't really, done anything. Ross has his first chance. Kicks it at Kepa, and Kepa saves it. But to be fair, I probably hit him on the head, so he didn't even have to move. Spillane puts a cross in. Cleared by Oyarzabal. Kamara. Pass it on to Gudjman. Gudjman hoofs it to Ibrahim. Is he going to catch it up? Yeah, but he leaves the ball. And Guedes. And Chilwell. And Nunes, Ibrahim puts a cross in. Spillane is quick enough to get it. He's quick enough to stop it. Zagreb. Ooh, an offside by Ross. Huh. And this is it, folks. This is it. No, never mind. Romero hoofs it all the way to Chilwell. Raskazov is not there. And hey, this is the end. But yeah, guys, great win by Chelsea. You know, we played really well. We pressed Bolton. Yeah. I know it's easy in these kind of games to get really annoyed at your players, but I'm going to say unlucky because Chelsea is an amazing team, both in real life and in Football Manager. And what can you expect? You know, 2-0 against a big team while playing attacking. We didn't get outclassed. It was just moments of brilliance from Leon Bailey. As you can see, he's played well. Good rating. A lot of players making their debuts. And, you know, it's okay. I mean, we have a few... This is not the games that are going to, I guess, bring us to where we need to be. We have games against Sheffield, Burnley, unknown. Then Arsenal, Cardiff, Brighton, Man City. I don't know. I feel like... Let's do Arsenal. Arsenal seems like an interesting game to do. It'll be hard for us. Hopefully we can pick up some form. Hopefully we can pick up some points against Sheffield and Burnley. But yeah, we had a lot of improvements. This has been a slightly longer episode, I think, unless I've managed to cut things out, and then I'm an awesome editor. But yeah, thank you for watching. Just to see what you guys expect, I don't know. By the time the transfer window is over, I want to see if Graham, Darcy, and Eddie Brown can go out on loans. Brown has not developed as much, and he hasn't lived up to my expectations personally. I think I've used him a little bit, and since then, I mean, if you go back, I think you've only really started doing well-ish. I mean, he did well in the championship, but I think he did pretty well for me in the start here. But this guy just needs to go and develop somewhere else, I think, at this rate. Sonny Graham, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to show you something, but I'm pretty sure this, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure this has not changed. He was always like this. He hasn't changed. When he spawned, he was exactly the same type of attribute box. He hasn't changed, hasn't improved. I had high hopes for him. And Skybet League 1 player, potential championship. Sad, sad, sad. End of an era, isn't it? A lot of players that were, hot prospects are no longer hot prospects. That is life when you get promoted. People that you think are good tend to be not the best from the Premier League. And on that somber note, I think it's time to end the episode. I am a Chelsea manager. This has been Wandering Back with Chelsea to Champions League. No, this has been Wandering Back to Europe with Bolton. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, like, subscribe. I should probably do this at the start of the videos. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.